Local television production. At Channel 27, it has been record shows, sports shows, music shows, and a lot in between.
The early days of local origination programming were filled with trial and error, and in a way, simplistic beauty. Let's take a look at early program production, WKYT style.
The programming during the early years seemed to fit the mold of all beginnings, a bit shaky. But for this market, WKYT-TV, then owned by Taft Broadcasting, was online with the other stations.
We invited some old friends back to the Channel 27 studios. Let's listen in on their special memories.
I went over, I think, in late August, and in September, Henry, myself, Frank Faulkner, who were the three original on-air people. We got to go out and walk through the dust and occasionally sweep up, you know, while construction was still underway. We got our signal on the air. We're using WKXP. In fact, I have a couple of in-the-studio shots of one of the old cameras. I understand they still have it around here in the archives, maybe without the letters on it, but we, of course, went to the WKYT call letters. And believe me, everything here today is luxury. This was really the dinosaur days. The troglodytes were all around, including on the announcing staff, of course. But it was a great, fun experience, and such wonderful things have happened from it.
Our group of WKYT friends remembers the late 60s and 70s with fondness. Maybe you can remember with them.
And Bob said he has a story that he wants to tell me that I've got to hear.
We were talking about being the outside man and the interviews in the troglodyte days again. I hate to keep getting them, but we were talking a 10-year difference and a $1 million difference, obviously. It was fun. Now, we had a lot of fun in the station. The reason we didn't have anyone go out and do the outside work for news, there would have been no one inside to do the station break.
Right.
So they had to be there. But my very best interview that I ever did, and the one I really enjoyed the most, was we did the Rip Read business on the news at that time. Rip it off the wire and go over and sit down at the desk and read it. We had the same desk for news, weather, and sports, all contained in about 11 linear feet in a corner. And 3 minutes before airtime, a fellow named Zach Hill, you may remember Zach, he was around in one or another capacity for a long time, walked in with this vision on his arm and said, "The gentleman behind me is G. David Shine. This is his wife, Miss Universe. Interview her on the news."